My name is Amanda Hendricks, and I'm the Lead Procurement Account Executive in the Department of General Services Office of State Procurement. I'm going to be walking you through the eMaryland Marketplace Advantage, known as EMA, Quick Reference Guide, or QRG, for awarding a solicitation to a vendor in EMA. All of the QRGs for the EMA system can be found at procurement.maryland.gov/EMA-QRGs. This QRG has been created for procurement officers and buyers who need to award a vendor a closed solicitation in EMA. It shows how to award one vendor to an invitation for bid. However, the process is the same for any closed solicitation or project type. Please note that this QRG and video assumes that you've completed the steps for analyzing and comparing vendor responses and have chosen a vendor to whom to award the contract. If not, see the QRG called Analyze Vendor Responses. Step 1 of the QRG on how to award a solicitation in EMA instructs you to log into EMA and type in your username and password. You more than likely have single sign-on capabilities in the live EMA production. However, we are using the training environment for this video, so single sign-on is not an option. Reminder that for best results, you should access EMA via Google Chrome. For step 2 of the QRG, once you are logged in from the home screen, go to the top of the screen, select Sourcing, and browse Sourcing Projects. The list that appears contains all of the sourcing projects where you are the responsible party. Step 3 of the QRG instructs you to search the fields and filters to find the sourcing project that you are ready to award a solicitation. You will then select the project you want by clicking on the pencil icon, project ID number, or project title to access your project. So for this example, my project is entitled Dog Grooming for Canine Units. So I'm going to click on the project title to open it up. Step 4 of the QRG navigates you to the Analyze and Award Recommendations tab on the left-hand side panel, which is right here. Again, this QRG assumes you've already added and analyzed your vendor responses and have determined to whom this project should be awarded. As you can see here, we received 2 bids on this project. Step 5 tells us to click on the award trophy icon to the right of the vendor under Decision, to which you want to award your solicitation. For this example, I'm going to select Smoochies Poochies as they have the lowest, most responsive, and responsible bid. Step 6 of the QRG tells you to click OK to the prompt that is displayed, asking if you want to confirm your choice. You will notice now that the trophy icon has turned a solid green to indicate the intended awarded vendor. Keep in mind, this step does not notify the awardee. This is still internal. Step 7 of the QRG tells you how to change the award if you selected the wrong vendor or need to change whom you selected. I'm going to skip over this for this video, but please see the QRG if you need assistance with this. Step 8 instructs you to click on the Workflow tab on the left-hand side panel. Once the screen opens, you're going to click on the gold Launch Workflow button at the top of the screen. The workflow then follows the approval path as it was dictated when you created the sourcing project. You will notice that as I scroll down, there's a section titled Approval History, a section titled Previous Approvals and Refusal, and one titled Mail History. These track the approval steps, including the who, what, and when, as well as the EMA-generated emails that were sent. As you move along in your workflow, these sections will populate and you can track your solicitations process and progress whenever you want or need. Now, through the magic of the training environment, you will notice that the workflow has been approved and is resting back with me, the procurement officer. You can tell this because I now have the option to do something at the top. And if you go down to the approval history, you will see where it's resting, which is with the review and notify a parent awardee, which is, if we scroll over here, our last step of the workflow. You will be notified by email when it's back in your shop. You will notice that the Review and Notify button in the top right of the page per Step 9 of the QRG is available, so you're going to go ahead and click on that. This still doesn't notify your vendor at this point, but it is saying that you are at that step in the process. So step 10 of the QRG tells us to click on the Award and Contract tab on the left-hand side panel. Once this window opens, you're going to scroll down and you will click the Select to be Notified link to the right of the awarded vendor response right here. Please note that the intended awardee has selected under the decision column while all others have not selected. Step 11 shows you the email that pulls up once you select that link. This is an Emma-generated email that will populate with the correct solicitation details once it sends. Step 12 instructs you to click the Send and Close button to send this email to the intended awardee. Once the award and contract page refreshes, you will see that now the intended awardee has been selected and notified in the notification column, and the award process for the solicitation has been complete. Currently, all of this is still internal between your agency and the vendor. The next steps will be to create a contract from an awarded solicitation. Once you complete the next step, you will have satisfied your requirement for posting an award in Emma, and it will become public at that time. Thank you for watching this video and learning how to award a solicitation to a vendor in Emma. If you run into any problems, you can rewatch this video, read through the QRGs, or reach out to emma.helpdesk@maryland.gov for assistance. Thanks, and have a great day. Hello.